Hello and welcome. Aquaster here, back with another video, and today is going to be a little bit different of a video. It is actually a farming video. Now, a lot of people are trying to get their trade skill up, or maybe you're just trying to make some money and very curious as to how you can do that. Well, one way is out and farming, obviously. The other way is trying to get some XP, maybe in like your Arcana or any of the other crafting skills, and then selling some of those materials. Well, today I'm going to show you one of those ways, and that is through your arcane repository, and that is making Alkahest. Now, obviously, the higher you are in crafting, the higher tier, resources or materials you can make. So definitely want to try to get your Arcana up so you can start crafting some of these. But for those of you who are out there trying to figure out how can I farm Alkahest, this is the video for you because I have been farming it up, crafting it, making some of the new serums, making some of the regen pots. You have a lot of options once you have the Alkahest in your possession. So today's video is going to be going over how you can go out and farm your own Alkahest, and this will apply towards any of the Alkahest from the very lowest tier up to the infused, the highest tier. So this is a pretty good layout of what you can do or where you can go to farm all that. Before we fully get into today's video, I do just want to say if this video helps you out, please drop it a like. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, including build videos and other such videos with the new expansion and season 3, definitely subscribe to the channel so you are notified when new videos are posted, and then you can come and check them out right away. But let's get into today's video. Alright, so to start out the video, I'm actually going to start by showing you where you can go out and farm Azoth Water. Now, Azoth Water is going to be used for the infused Alkahest, so I ended up having to farm a lot of it, and it is a resource that typically is a bit of a pain to go out and farm. So I really had to look around and see where the Azoth Water was spawning, and I knew of a few spots in Reekwater, but there were higher traffic areas, so it was a little bit tricky for me to go and justify running around there when there's that much competition. Now, the area that I do like to farm is still in Reekwater. I'll scroll out a little bit here. It is in the southern left corner of the map, so you have Death's Delay Shrine that I will end up starting at. And essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to be farming this pond right here and this pond right here. These two ponds have quite a few Azoth Water spawns. The one on the right here, this Lambent Muskeg, not as many spawns there, so if you end up only farming one side, I would definitely stick with this Fisher's Glory side. But there's quite a few, and I do recommend if you are coming here by yourself, I really like using a bruiser build for here because there's a lot of the big tentacles and you can actually group them up and just kind of kill them all at once with a bruiser build. Mage build can be kind of tricky, but the big thing is just trying to either tank the damage or kill the tentacles as fast as possible because they are very annoying. But essentially, I will just do a very quick run through. I might not actually gather all of it, but just so you guys can kind of see where your options are to farm it. So usually what I'll do, I'm not always the best at remembering every single spawn every single time I come here, just because I don't come here super often. But usually I will just start at one side and work my way across. So starting over here, we've got one right there. And definitely, if I miss any, please put it down in the comments so others can also see them, myself included, since again, I sometimes miss some of these as I'm running through. But as you can see, there's a lot of these tentacles. So a bruiser build, and especially a bruiser build with Whirlwind, works really well here. There's another one right there. And there are some trees around here that you can also farm. We keep moving here. Another one right here. Some moats that can spawn there. This is also a really good spot for earth moats. There's a lot of earth moat spawns around here for the earth shell tails. And we're just going to keep following this back line here. There's another one right here. Again, I'm not going to be farming them. Not right now. There's two more right here. Keep moving. Another one right here. And then after you get done with that one, there are a bunch of earth moats kind of up to the right over there, but I'm not going to get them. We're going to stay on track with our Azoth. And then once we've gotten all those back there, then we start running over here. Again, normally I would kill all this stuff. It makes it much easier to actually farm. I don't remember if we pinged this one right here, but there's that one. And then there's one more with some moats over here as well, right here. And then the moat spawn right there. So once you've gotten all those, then you can start heading up towards the other one. So now that we've left this area, I'll go and show you the other area. The other area does have some of those big elemental like lodestone bears. So you can farm those, get a little bit of lodestone out of it. And there are some other resources in general in this area that you can go and farm. But again, we're staying on track with the Azoth Water. So from right here, you can already see some of it. And this area, some of them are kind of like tucked away. So definitely just kind of run the outskirts, but we've got one here, another one here. We'll keep going. I think in this area there's between 4 and 6, and then there's some wordwood spawns behind us. There's another one right here. And another one right here. Let's double check really quick. There is some wordwood here, and then again, there are moats kind of around this area if you want to go and take a look. But yeah, that's it. So as far as the Azoth Water goes, that is what we're looking at, is these two ponds. So if you do want to go and farm Azoth Water, usually, let's say you farm the first area that we showed and then the second area afterwards. By the time, if you kill everything, by the time you finish that second area, the Azoth Water should respawn in that first area or very close to it. So if you take your time and actually like have the farm go slower and really take the time to actually like clear out the area of the mobs, you'll actually find that you can have a continuous loop of just always running through here and getting Azoth Water. Okay, so now that we got the Azoth Water figured out, next I'm going to go show you what we're going to farm for the next ingredient, which is actually going to be Aloe Gel instead of Hyssop, because Aloe Gel, we actually do get a higher yield when we use that. So I will meet you over at the Aloe Gel farming area. All right, we have made it to the next spot. So now for this area, I'm going to switch off the bruiser build, and I'm actually going to put on temporarily. I don't have this fit done yet, but I'm just going to throw this on just as an example, but I'm throwing on an intelligence build. And then what you can do is actually respec into high int. I will just do 150 con with my food that happens to be rolling just to make this easy. And the reason why we're doing this is so that when we're harvesting stuff, we actually are going to get a higher yield. You can also pop proficiency boosters and all of that. But essentially what you're going to do is come here, all of these young succulents, you're just going to go around and collect as many as you can, as long as you are willing to sit here and farm. And the other really, really nice thing with farming the Aloe Gel is you're also farming water. So you are going to need water in order to craft your Alkahest anyways, and it's a pain to have to sit there and farm water. It's also a pain to have to buy water, because why are we buying water? But if you go here and farm the Aloe Gel, you're actually killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and look at the amount of Aloe Gel that you can get here. It is pretty crazy. The amount that actually spawns here, there's never anyone here farming it. It's really, really easy to go out and farm. Really, really easy to just kind of sit here for as long as you need to and farm away. Get as much Aloe Gel as you can. This will increase your yield for all of your Alkahest crafting by quite a bit compared to Hyssop. And honestly, I think this is easier to farm than Hyssop. You just get less per plant that you're harvesting. But if you're using proficiency boosters and all of that and have your int up, you should be good to go, that you'll collect quite a bit in a very short period of time. On top of that, like I said, you are also getting the water as well. So this is where I'm going to be going, right here, Taberna, Mercatus, Outpost, and then from there, you are just gonna go directly east, and it's literally right outside the settlement. It is so close to the fast travel point. It is so easy to farm, really, really easy money too if you wanna just farm it and sell it. They sell, you know, between probably around $1 to $2 on some servers. I haven't checked super recently, but really, really, really good spot for Aloe Gel. So this is where I have been doing it, and I do highly recommend it. So now that we have farmed up some of the resources, now I'm just going to show you the reason why we did the resources that we did. So looking at concoctions here. So obviously with the Aloe Gel, it's just 2 Aloe Gel to 1 water for the weakest. As you get to the higher tiers, it adds up to end up being more. As you can see, So per infused, it is 10 Aloe Gel, 1 Azoth Water. So the Azoth Water, although it's a little bit of a pain to farm, because you don't collect as many, they're a little bit more spread out. It's at least a 1-to-1 ratio. But if you look on the right hand side, see where it says chance to craft additional items, 39%. A lot of people are going to use high sup because high sup is cheaper. Pretty easy to get still and just readily available in most territories. But look at the percentage. Look how much that drops. So the Azoth Water is kind of a pain to farm. If you're farming hundreds or thousands of it, it just takes a really long time. So rather than doing all that work and then using high sup and getting less of a yield out of it, you might as well go out, farm Aloe Gel. You've seen it's really, really easy to go out and farm it now. And you bump up that chance to craft additional items by quite a bit. And the thing is the poppy seeds, I don't know why, but the poppy seeds are a tier 3, yet it doesn't increase your chances anymore. So don't waste your time on the poppy seeds. Just go with the Aloe Gel and you are set to go. Because again, if you're trying to level up, you don't get a ton of XP for crafting this stuff, but you do get the Alkahest, and then from there you can go and try to craft some of the potions, and then those potions will then give you a bunch more XP compared. But today's video is just on the Alkahest and how to farm that up, because from there people kind of go out and farm some of these other resources pretty easily. It's really not too bad. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. I really just wanted to share it with you because this is how I've been farming up my Alkahest, how I ended up getting some of my arcane XP. I needed regen potions, so this is the same farm, the same route that I will run every single time if I'm trying to save some money and not want to have to buy Alkahest or potions. This is the route that I go with, so I really hope that this route works for you. If you do like this video, please do drop it a like. It really helps me out a lot. And then if you do want to see more content like this, including build videos, more season 3 content, definitely subscribe to the channel so you are notified when some of those new videos go live. I do stream throughout the week on Twitch where you can actually see me farming some of these farming areas. Some of them I don't have videos quite yet done for it, but definitely plan on doing more farm videos if you guys are liking them. So definitely let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more farming and what resources or anything like that that you'd like to farm. But that is going to do it for today's video. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.